cameras in. They'd all take footage, but it wasn't affordable to anyone that I would.
Yeah, but that wasn't for 360 video, was it? That was for...
was that more for the scan?
Bullet time.
Yeah. The other one was Facebook that recently released their open source.
Yeah.
It's about $30,000.
Yeah, and there's for like higher end, so I mean there's no massively high. I mean Bjork is performing at Vivid, and she's got her latest project is releasing a number of 360 music videos. She already has one out, but this is a major launch of a bunch of her music videos in 360 combined with an exhibition sense. So you use headset VR as well as room scale projection 360 stuff, and that's her latest work. And I think that's probably going to be the most cutting edge 360 work to date, and that's next month in Sydney.
Impressive.
There is for higher end work. So the only application now is on YouTube, which is limited to 4K at best. But let's say if this does advance in the next couple of years, and there are like cinema rooms set up to have video encircling the whole entire space, like a 360 planetarium. And people do experience high budget things. I know Peter Jackson's looking at creating work like this. There is a camera rig similar to this that's probably worth $100,000, and it's a rig made for Reds. So Red is a professional film camera. It's just basically a box about this size, but they cost about $50,000 per camera. So you got 7 of these cameras in a larger scale rig, and that can shoot anything up to like total output of like 64K or even higher than that, just ridiculous resolution. So if there is a larger format cinema quality screening of something, that's the hardware they'll use for that. So I think it will come.
And it's limited also though by the devices, I'm assuming, right? So the Gear VR, has that got a limit on how much resolution you can run on your YouTube video? YouTube's obviously limiting it, but then you can also launch your 360 videos through an app on the phone.
Yeah.
To do more like, loaded natively.
Yeah, is that Gear VR set up?
Yeah, it is.
There's a Gear VR here if you want to watch one of these videos in that space. Just grab it and check it out when you get a chance.
Yeah.
But
the resolution though, does that
well,
get limited?
it's just limited by the phone.
Yeah,
And the
right.
bandwidth.
Okay.
I think
The gear hasn't caught up to what we're shooting, I guess.
Right, yep.
So we can shoot crazy amounts of data and resolution size, but we don't have the capacity to show it yet.
So it's, you're limited really by the newest hardware or access to the hardware that can interesting. Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of potential in this space. I think that the major studios will experiment with creating work for it, but when you've got generally watching film, like watching a feature-length film, I don't think anyone would put a headset on for up to 2 hours. I mean, that's not an option, but I think that a few experimental spaces will. Sorry.
Tim, have you tried the CV one?
I put in a VA
So just really basic. It's on here. It's very basic.
Yeah, you take a step here, you take 1 meter here, what it's like.
It's just a terrain and part of a farm opening. And basically, then I'm going to some play that and I just see parking base work, but ultimately I want to have the developers have.
Are they stagnated? It's free.
Valve video that they a lot of people in there a few days ago.
I have one footage up with the game. I thought of it by you, I just didn't know if you had access to the editor.
And yourself? You had to go?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah?
So good.
So good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I should take inside that. It's yep. Fasten these. And headphones. And who's next? I'll go. Yeah, good. That's pretty cool. I like the headphones. Especially in this one.
In Job Simulator, you got hand it's funny, like you can take your head off and it's like
But it was like, I think it was the same machine pretty much around.